And not a better co-star to have for Pierce than Kevin Garnett.
Man, y'all don't even know, boy. Thank y'all for being patient. Man. Man.
Rachel, first question.
I just want to say, other than my kid being born, this has got to be the happiest day of my life right now. I'm gonna be hoarse. I don't plan on sleeping for a week and months. If y'all looking for me, personal friends, my number's about to change. Man. Go ahead.
Rachel.
Kevin, you came to this team. You stood at a press conference. You held up those jerseys with Ray and Paul. What did you guys talk about back then about what this dream could be for you guys?
We said no more excuses. This is what it is. We've all talked about getting personnel on the team. We said from day one, this is Paul's team. Ray and I had no problem with that. Doc let us know that, the three of us are going to have to sacrifice. I know it sounds old-fashioned and cliche, but it's just real talk. I thought the three of us did that. I thought we made plays for each other, the bench, other guys on the team. I thought the whole year we was examples, along with Posey, and then when we got Sam and PJ, we added some examples to the team, and I think you can see our team maturing. I thought Rondo did a great job here in Perk by maturing over the year, really stepping up to the pressure and the critics and people who say, hey, you need a point guard, this point guard can't do this. I thought Rondo did a real good job of real focusing on that and letting that be the motivation for the year. And it worked. Not to say that it was pretty, not to say that it was perfect, but we found the way and we made it work.
In these finals, these playoffs, everything you went through for the last 6 weeks, about a minute to go, you, Paul, and Ray, sitting there with your arms around each other.
And we said, this is the reason we came here. This is the reason we all got together and Danny made it go down. And this is it right here. That moment right there solidified the reason why. From the moment we sat on that podium and talked, from the moment we was in the back talking to the moment we stepped foot in Rome, this was the reason right here. Man.
Right side, Mark.
Man.
Mark Stein from ESPN.com. Are we allowed to call you guys the Big Three yet?
No. We're Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. Y'all gotta give us a new nickname. I know y'all got some. I know y'all more creative than the Big Three, so let us hear it.
Rob.
Man.
Rob Peterson, NBA.com. You, Ray, and Paul had to give up something of yourselves during the season. How did Coach Rivers make you believe in that, and how did he grow as a coach over the season?
I don't think it was that difficult. I think he just spoke on it and then challenged us. I thought in the beginning, I thought Doc really thought that we had a lot more ego than we really do. I think in personal issues and personal debates behind closed doors, not leaving basketball out of it. I think we're more competitive in that sense because we all do have our own views on life and in the world and everything. But when it came to basketball, it's pretty high and dry to what's right and what's wrong, and what's best for the team and what's best for the time being. And I thought we gravitated towards that, man. I thought we did a real good job of dialogue and talking amongst the three of us. Figuring it out. It wasn't egos about who was going to get the last shot. It was always about matchups and who had who had it going. So many little small things that make the team what it is. And so many small things at the same time that destroy a team. I thought we did a good job of condensing those and being the examples. Man, I need some water.
Scoop in the back under the camera.
Scoop Jackson, ESPN.com.
Scoop, I'm here, son.
That's what I
made it, dog.
That's what I'm saying. They don't know. We go back, so I just want to know, how does it finally feel to finally let this out? Because you've been holding this in for a long time, and I don't know if anybody in the room knows how long you've been holding it in. Explain to them what it feels like to finally let this out of your soul.
You ever go to school and you had that bully mess with you every day? You know, I know everybody know tough guy here. It's like that bully that you go to school every day and you know when you get out your mom's or dad's car, you know you gotta see him as soon as you walk through the front doors. You know, he's sitting there with his feet up waiting on you to pat your pockets and mess with you. And then it's like one day you say to yourself, you know what, this is gonna stop today. And you walk through and as soon as he pat your pocket, you lay his ass out. And you see the expression on his face. And you sort of kind of shook because, you know what, you just knocked the bully out and you don't know how he gonna come back. So the next morning when you come in and he not there, it's like a sigh of relief. You know, it's like getting rid of the bully. I knocked the bully ass out. I knocked his ass clean out. That's what it feels like. So for y'all who ain't being bullied, y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. But for y'all who have, you understand the story. I hope I answered your question, Screw. Good to see you, B.
Good to see you too, baby. Congratulations, family.
Man.
John in the third row on the center.
Kevin, there's a saying, it's something about defense wins something or other. Can you talk about the defense, first of all, and specifically Rondo tonight? And, you know, he missed a bunch of shots early, but he was active defensively, and that seemed to fuel his offense, and eventually he had it all going.
The defense is our backbone. You know, we've always said since day one we're a defensive team that can score the ball. As you see, we can score in bunches. I don't think that was a question mark for the most part. You know, with this Laker team, man, high volume shooting team, knowing that they got guys coming off the bench that was had a lot of confidence, trying to control Cole. We knew that if we was going to win this series, we had to play defense one and control the boards two. You know, we had to definitely talk, and the dialogue had to be better than ever. And I thought for the most part, Rondo missed shots like anybody else would, but that ain't where our heart is. Our heart is where our defense. And just when you see us beat teams and beat teams back, it's because we played defense for 48 minutes and we put our offensive game together to go with it. And tonight was a statement game for us, man. We was really ticked that we lost, you know, the game in LA. Thought we let that slip right through our fingers. And Doc let it be known in the locker room, hey, let's not beat this team. Let's beat them by 30 and solidify this win tonight and enjoy this night.
Last two here and on this side.
Every player who wins a championship is happy to win a championship, but you can tell this is different for KG. Why is that, JB?